Well, a very good evening to you and many thanks for making time to be with us. This is Trending News here on Lookuptv on this the 23rd day of April 2024. Remember, you can watch this bulletin live on our Facebook and YouTube pages at Lookuptv. Now, Health CS Susan Nakumisha now says the ministry will move to court if the Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentist Union does not call off the doctors' strike, which enters the 42nd day today. Now, since March 14th, the doctors have abandoned their duty stations and have been protesting the government's failure to post medical interns that obey the 2017 collective bargaining agreement on doctors' labor terms. Now, of course, CS laid out the progress in her ministry in wooing doctors back to work in a press conference in Nairobi. Nakumisha said they have embarked on the review of the internship policy to align with the inflow of interns. Of course, that was in a press conference today. Nakumisha saying that the offer that they have on the table for the doctors will lapse at the end of June, or rather in the end of June 2024. That, of course, signifies the end of the financial year. Now, let's kickstart our bulletin now, and as part of the health service pledge for all, the government of the Republic of Czech has donated modern ICU equipment worth 70 million. These facilities are expected to be significant to be a significant contribution in providing medical services, especially for children. Mombasa Governor Abdul Samad Sharif Nasser has stated that his government will continue to invest in the health sector to ensure that the services provided to Mombasa residents are improved.
Recall meeting the former ambassador, and one of the issues that we discussed about was the fact that there was a possibility of getting these equipments, but we had a challenge with the Kenya Revenue Authority. It was not an easy task, but eventually we were able to say that let us push, and when push became necessary, we did what needed to be done. And today this equipment is currently being used in our hospitals, and I can comfortably equally say that hundreds of babies are passing through these facilities on a monthly basis. The amount of babies that this actually is able to serve is 40 to 50% of births, because of the fact that we get so many referrals from all over, within Mombasa and out of Mombasa as well, where everyone wants to be able to get good medical attention. We have 6 incubators. The radiant warmers are 2 in number, 6 phototherapy units, a transport incubator, which again, this transport incubator, I'm equally informed that we are the only hospital within the region that has this. When I say that the only hospital, I mean the only hospital, both public and private, in the whole region that actually has the transport incubator, 4 baby cots, delivery beds, 2 in number, a gynecological chair, the beds, 2 mobile containers, 5 electrocoagulators, and all this equipment worth an amount of about 70 million shillings. So thank you very much, and this goes a long way.
It is my privilege to officially hand over the equipment for the neonatal intensive care unit donated by the Czech Republic to the Coast General Teaching and Referral Hospital.
Now, GEM MP Elisha Odhiambo is calling for the reevaluation of the National Government Ng-Cdf Act to incorporate a budget specifically allocated for sports. According to Odhiambo, the decision to divert the sports budget to fund the creation of the ICT hubs was misguided and could stifle sports talent nationwide. Therefore, he plans to appeal to the President and address the issue in Parliament, advocating for reconsideration of the Act to ensure that adequate funds are allocated to support talent development in rural areas.
CDF has removed budgeting for sports and transferred it now. It will be handled at the county level. But my commitment as your MP is that I continue to do this. I'll be doing my April and August sports. I'm going to appeal to the President that sports is the most important activity in the village. If we need to review the CDF Act so that we have an inclusion of a sports budget. And I'll raise this in Parliament so that we can have a budget that supports talent in the village. I, as the MP of Game, have appealed to the CS Sports, and he confirmed to me that in time to come, he's going to help me build a sports academy in Game. Because I believe this is the only anchor for the younger people. I am appealing to the leadership of doctors led by Devji. And I'm also appealing to my friends, the CS, Madam Susan Nakumicha. Let us have a conciliation so that we can expeditiously resolve the issue of doctors. I listened to the union talking today, and I've listened to government talk. And I listened to the AG gave his advisory note. I think we are nearing getting a solution. But you remember that even as we are nearing getting a solution, the people in the village, in the hospital are suffering. And it's giving the governors in all the counties a chance to talk when they know there has been no medicine in dispensaries and hospitals. So let us move with speed and assist in resolving the issue of doctors. And doctors, you also need to calm down.
Now, traders at Kagyu Market in Kirinyaga County are facing significant losses after heavy rainfall hit the area last night. Peter Maina, one of the traders in Kagyu town, expressed that the rain, which began around 3 a.m. in the morning, has resulted in substantial losses for him. The flooding, which was attributed to inadequate drainage systems, submerged his store, damaging rice and merchandise worth millions of shillings. This comes as the Met Department is warning of more rains in the country.
Sana hapa Kagyu hapa. Haja amejaa salami uwezi ukapita. Baa sana mvua imenyesha kiasi tu, lakini barabara yote imeharibika. Na baada imenyesha venye polo inyeshe. Yeye ikinyesha hapa tutakuwa na kutaji ni serikali tusaidie sisi. Ndio barabara pale watu kama ni kuinua wainua.
Hali imekuwa tata. Kuna mara mbili sasa maji yamejaa yakafurika hadi choo zimekuja juu. Sikuzi hata watu wafungui duka hapa sababu maji yamekuja yakanja. Takataka na mafi hapa yote imechanganyikana. Choo zimekuja juu, hata siku nyingine kulikuwa ni kama kulionekana mzoga. Wambo alifukuliwa na maji.
Maina na mimi mkaaji wa huku na pia tunateseka na juu ya maji. Sasa mpaka biashara tumechoma, hatufungui kazi, kila wakati ni kutoa maji kwa biashara. Sasa tukiomba tutengenezewe hizi mitaro. Drainage. Funga. Watu wasaidie, wengine hawezi kufuka na saidie wengine hawezi kufuka.
Mimi nataka na tinga. Sasa kulingana na mahali hapo mwenye kumekaa, ukiwa na gari huwezi ukafuka hapo. Sasa mpaka ngojee maji rudi chini. Hata venye nimefuka hapo ni kulingana na vile nilikuwa na tinga. Kama singekuwa na tinga, singeweza kufuka hapo. Hata kuna gari iko hapo ilikuwa imekwama nikaisukuma, angalau tu itoke hapo. Ndio nimeona gari yake italipikia hapo.
RUTO tungetaka county government na national government ituwekee drainage system nzuri juu venye kumekaa sasa. Kunaweza uwezekano wa kuwa na maradhi na alafu mafuriko imeharibu hata biashara, duka zimefungwa juu ya mafuriko.
The Kenya Tourism Board has launched an initiative aimed at boosting the influx of international tourists into the country. Now, currently, the number of international tourists stands at 1.9 million, but the board now aims to increase this figure to 3 million. June Chipkemei, the CEO of the board, stated that the country is looking to expand its range of tourism attractions and improve its marketing strategies in order to achieve the target of 3 million tourist arrivals.
We are on the upward trajectory. The numbers have gone up. The tourism sector is picking up really post-COVID, and we have a bigger target to really land a minimum of 3 million tourists by end of the day to join our riders as we embark on this initiative of supporting the motorsport industry to really showcase the breathtaking landscape of our country, Kenya. We diversify our tourism offering as a Kenya Tourism Board. We believe that working with the motorsport industry will really support us to get into the design.
Initiative, we've partnered with KTB, and we'd like everybody to visit our country. We do sell adventure bikes. So what we're bringing today is a bike that you can adventure this vast country, this beautiful country, with a premium brand and a brand that will not let you down. It's the best brand that you can use to tour this country. The market is quite excited. Everyone is happy that we've brought the new model to this country. A lot of people in the riding community have been on the 1250, the 1200, the 850s. So everyone is happy that we're bringing in the latest model that has been launched by Motorrad in our market. So everyone is excited and they are all raring to try out. We've already sold quite a number of units in the market, and it's received some very positive and good feedback in this market.
Now, Manyata constituency has allocated 73 million shillings in bursaries to benefit students in secondary schools, colleges and universities. Manyata MP Gitanga Mukunji, while while disbursing bursaries worth 12 million shillings at the University of Embu, stated that this is the largest amount ever distributed in the constituency. He attributed the increase to a higher number of students from economically disadvantaged families applying for scholarships.
Total bursary ile napeana leo ya tertiary institutions ni 12,216,000 Kenya shillings. Over 3,039 students wanaweza kupewa. The only people wale niliangalia vizuri ni wale watu wanaitwa orphans ambao wali apply bursaries. Hao wengine wote niliwaeka kwa kategori moja kwa sababu nayo lazima ugawe pesa. Sawa sawa? Ni maneno ya drug abuse. Na nataka hii pia ishikwe vizuri kwa sababu tunaongea maneno ya tertiary bursaries. Hao ni mayouth wetu. Wale mayouth wetu na wale watoto wetu, kwa sababu hapa kuna wazazi wako katika universities and colleges. Mimi naomba na naombea Mungu kila siku mjichunge. Na mimi najua uchungu ya mzazi. Kwa sababu wakati amepeana pesa yake, amejinyima mtoto aende shule, aende university. Alafu mtoto arudi nyumbani akiwa mtu ambaye ana akili mzuri kwa sababu ya pombe na hizi drugs. Akia nani umeua huyo mzazi? Umeua huyo mzazi. Na mimi nataka kuchanua vijana wale wako hapa. Mimi nimesimama hapa. Sijawahi tamani pombe. Sijawahi tamani kuvuta sigara. Mimi bangi nimesikia ikivurutwa huko, nimenusa bangi mahali lakini sijawahi egelea bangi hapa.
Now, as the political tension intensifies in West Pokot County, candidates are actively advocating for their visions ahead of the upcoming elections scheduled for the 26th of April. Now split into two factions, one led by Governor Simon Keshapin and the other by Senator Julius Murgo. Both groups are mobilizing their followers under the United Democratic Alliance flag.
Network lazima tuunganishe kati ya sisi. Sawa. Sisi kwa Sigor, wangapi wote Sigor wako hapa? Mimi mnajua. Vile tumepanga, si ndio? Hakuna mtu akulete mchezo. Wale watu photocopies na azimio, siku ya Ijumaa tunataka kuwatangazia kwamba wakae nyumbani kwa sababu mambo haya si yao. Na mnawajua, si sawa? Basi hiyo ndio nataka kuambia kwamba tarehe 26 wasikuje kwanza fujo kwa polling station, kwa sababu tunawajua hao ni watu azimio, wakae nyumbani.
Basi ningependa kusema hivi kwamba tarehe 26 tumejipanga kama kaunti ya West Pokot kuhakikisha kwamba tutafanya uchaguzi ya chama na uchaguzi ya uhuru na haki. Tungependa kuonya mtu yeyote atakayefikiria kuleta vurugu kwenye uchaguzi ya chama yetu kwamba tutakubali. Wanajuli yeo wamekuwa ni watu wa amani tangu zamani, na tunawajua hao wakoro wachache ambao wanatoroka vyama vyao. Kuna mwingine anashikilia kiti ya upinzani huko bungeni na huko ground ajitambulishi kwamba yeye ni mtu ya upinzani.
That story wraps up our bulletin at this particular moment in time, but remember we have various stories prepared for you in our 7 p.m. and of course the bottom line at 9 p.m. which includes, by the way, governors are saying they want 450 billion shillings allocated to counties in the next financial year, noting that the current around 398 billion is not enough. Now, apart from that, the government has today addressed the press in regards to the doctors' strike. Of course, they were hoping to have a meeting with the doctors this particular morning, but that did not happen. Now, the government side, led by the chairperson of the whole national approach, that is the Chief of Staff, Felix Koskei, are saying that the doctors should, of course, heed to the calls and, of course, call off their strike, as the government has addressed 96% of the issues they raised. The only remaining issue and the only bone of contention is the pay, or rather remuneration, to interns, which the government says it can only afford 70,000 per intern, not the 206,000 as demanded by the Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentist Union in accordance to the 2017 collective bargaining agreement. We'll be looking into that and, of course, give you the details regarding what that means for Kenyans and those in various hospitals. And of course, we are waiting to listen to what KMPDU themselves will have to say. Now, until then, you can have a wonderful evening, and like always, God bless.
We value your feedback and welcome your complaints about our programming